you doing? We got to move now. Yep. Man, shit, this ain't Spirit Airlines. Let's go!
I really want to say congratulations on this movie. You guys didn't fuck it up. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I mean, you don't know when you go in.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't know until, actually, you know, I know now if you don't have it on paper, it could be a problem going down the line.
One of the things you've told me in the past, how you enjoy sitting on your couch, being with your family, and just chilling out. So what was it about, how did you finally say yes to Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F? Because I know they've been talking about doing it for a while, but you know what I mean? What was it that finally said, oh, I'll do this?
The script came together because we had developed at least 8 scripts over the years and nothing was right. And they just kept staying on it. And we got Jerry Bruckheimer back involved, and then it came together. And what happened in the script was when they wrote the whole Axel and his daughter are estranged, and the movie on the surface is cops and robbers, but the real movie is about Axel's estranged from his daughter and reconciling with his daughter. And once we add that to it, everything just fell together.
One of the things, last time I spoke to you, even the last 2 times I spoke to you, you talked about the documentary that you're working on. And I'm just curious, what's the status? When will I see
curious.
it?
That's, you know, I'm the same way. I'm always asking, when are they going to finish that, Charisse? Very soon. Yeah, that's what and they say very soon. We started working on this thing before I hosted Saturday Night Live, right? So how long have they been doing it? 5 years or something. Easily, I don't know. And I'll be like, hey, where is it? They'll be like, oh, yeah, tweak it, do a little foot tweak. And I'm like, really, for 5 years? God damn.
I think something you told me in the past was that you were going to do some more stand-up and maybe the doc would tie into the stand-up.
Exactly. So the whole world, but when this started before the pandemic and all that stuff, we started doing this documentary. And the pandemic, right before the pandemic, I was thinking about doing stand-up again. And then the pandemic hit and the world got changed, shut down for 2 years. And in those 2 years, I developed a bunch of stuff, movie stuff. So when the pandemic ended, I went off and did Coming to America and went off and did all this different stuff. And it's like, now stand-up is like, now I don't know if I will ever do stand-up, just go by myself on the stage and do stand-up. Now when I think about doing a live show, I think about doing, like, if I'm gonna get on the stage again, I want to do everything. I want to do music, and I want to tell some stories, and I want to do some stand-up, and have like more of a Broadway show, sure. You know, as opposed to just me coming out and getting on the mic going, "What is wrong with Donald Trump?" You know, I want to do something else.
I actually think I would love to see you on stage telling stories, because the last time I spoke to you, I was wearing a Rodney Dangerfield shirt. You told a great story about Rodney. I know you're loaded with amazing stories.
I have great stories. There's so many stories.
But that's what I mean. Another thing before I run out of time. Recently, Kung Fu Panda 4, the new Puss in Boots, they did very, very well, and it's led to people saying, well, when is Shrek going to be back on the screen?
We started doing the Shrek 4 or 5 months ago. I recorded the first act, and we'll be doing it this year. We'll finish it up, and there'll be another Shrek is coming out. And there's a Donkey. Donkey's going to have his own movie. We're going to do a Donkey as well. So we're going to do a Shrek, and we're doing a Donkey.
Are you recording both right now?
No, not at the same time. I started recording Shrek, and that's, I think, it's coming out in 2025, and we're doing a Donkey one next.
Thank you for that, because I know fans are going to be overjoyed, and I really want to say congratulations on this, and I know it's going to be a huge hit.
Oh, thank you.